Yo, what's up everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Ragdoll, and in this video we are checking out the solo craft reawakening mod, which is a solo leveling mod if you didn't know. And yeah, we're gonna be checking it out. So first off, we're gonna start off with all of this, right? So we have, first off, let's just start with these. I haven't actually seen this in the when I've been playing the mod in survival. I'm pretty sure you just evaluator test. I'm pretty sure that just evaluates your rank, and this is the hunter rank evaluator, which is of course what you use to, you know, get your, like, what class you are, if you're a mage, tank, a fighter, or something like that, and what class. So yeah, that's how they look. And as you can see in the chat right now, there's a portal, which that one naturally spawned. That one's a naturally spawned portal. I didn't spawn that one. Then over here we have some new blocks. We have the unbreakable deep slate, which, well, is unbreakable in survival. I can of course break it here. That's the wrong block, and I can place it back. These right here are deep slate key blocks, which you open with these guys. See? I don't really know what you're supposed to get from them. Let me actually go in survival. Game mode survival. Oh. That's bad. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll fix that right after I check out what this does. Okay, so it literally gives you nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go back to creative and fix that really quickly. So I'll see you guys when I've done that. Okay, we are back, and I forgot to place the blocks back. Okay, well, let me do that now. And since I'm already doing this, I might as well tell you guys what these blocks are. These are spawners. This is the crystal golem spawner, and this is a goblin spawner, which of course spawn, well, this one spawns a goblin, this one spawns a crystal golem, which I actually don't know why it's gold. That's actually pretty interesting. Now, there's also this right here, which is a instance dungeon, like, thing. This is basically... Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys. I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to show you. And here we are. This is, as you can see, a station, or like, you know, the entrance to a train station, which is where you find these. If you've ever watched solo leveling, then you know that every time he wants to access an instance dungeon, he needs to, well, head over to a train station and then, you know, do like the thing with the key. So I'm not gonna enter right now. I might enter later in the video, but right now we're gonna head back to all the other things, and we'll come back here later, maybe, potentially. Okay, and we are back here. Now, there's one more block. Wait, actually, I want to see. Does the red one actually do anything? Nope. There's literally nothing. There's one more block, which is called the disappearing block, which does this when you... it just breaks when you punch it, right? But if I right-click it, it's gonna do this. So, yeah. It's actually pretty cool. It explodes, and it does drop, so you have infinite disappearing blocks essentially. So yeah, that's pretty cool, like a unlimited TNT basically. Okay, now the only thing left over here is this chest, which has a bunch of things in it. First, I'm gonna go over the hunter ID, which you get after evaluating your rank on... No, I can't see it. But there's like a building where you can get your rank evaluated. Oh, and yeah, I completely forgot. And the text just popped up on my screen. Because if I press N, I was going to go over the menu later. But if I press N, I'm going to go over the rest of the menu. For now, I'm just going to go over this. You can go to daily quests. And, well, you can, of course, complete your daily quest. Now, what's cool about this mod? You click on the plus, right? And I'll just go in F5. Then I'll click my training button, which you can set to pretty much whatever you want. I have it as K. So if I start pressing K, as you can see, I start doing push-ups. Now every single time I press once, I do one push-up. So I'm essentially constantly doing push-ups. Or I do click 25 times, then you press space if you want to get out of the training. And then, well, of course, you can move on to the rest of things like sit-ups. Let me get through this real quick. This is, I know, not the most exciting thing, but the loot is exciting. So, let's just complete this. Come on. 2 more, 1 more. There we go. 25. And the last one. And also, what's cool is, as you saw, there was like a 5-minute before something happens. I'll show you what happens later. First, I want to just show you this. But if you don't complete the daily quests within until the next day, that means even if you haven't completed the daily quest but you sleep in a bed, something bad is going to happen to you, and I'm going to show you later. Okay, now moving on. Collectible rewards. As you can see, I've already done the daily quest a few times because I needed to, well, set up everything here. But yeah, here you can pick between 3 things, which is loot box, full recovery, which if you've watched solo leveling just means you get all your health back, you know, every, like in solo leveling, if his arm was broken, he used full recovery, his arm wouldn't be broken anymore. And then 10 skill points. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get myself a loot box, which gave me a diamond chest plate. Nice. And I do think actually I have more rewards, right? Okay, I don't have any more rewards. So if you don't claim your rewards before you do the next daily quest, then you, well, don't get any, then you don't get the rewards that you were supposed to get. So like I did the daily quest like 3 times and I only got 1 reward. So, you know, kind of sucks, but yeah. We have some portals here. So yeah, we have the, what is this? Dungeon exit portal spawn egg. We have the gate spawn egg and another gate spawn egg. Let's see, gate. There you go. This is a very normal dungeon gate. I wonder, does this one spawn a different one? No, that spawns the exact same gate. I do know that the gate, I believe there's something with its size. Let me actually put, actually no, let me just make it daytime. Time set day. There you go. And there's also the dungeon exit portal. Okay, see? I knew that there were like size changes for the dungeons. This is definitely, we're definitely entering this one. These we might not enter, but the big one, oh yeah. We're definitely going in there. I probably should have put those back in the chest. Well, never mind. We have some spawn eggs. We have the steel-fanged lichen, dummy portal spawn egg, dummy portal spawn egg, dummy portal spawn egg. Now, I'm gonna spawn these. Can I spawn them here on the ocean? Oh, right. These are mobs. Oh, I'm in peaceful. That's why. Okay, so the textures are bugged. But I believe it's supposed to be a big dragon. So I'm just gonna punch you away. Oh, I do no damage. Oh yeah, barely any. I just did 1 heart. Okay, then we have the lichen, or steel-fanged lichen, which, well, are these guys. Pretty cool. At least, you know, these guys' textures are loaded, unlike, you know, that thing. Then we have the dummy portal spawn egg. I can, yes, okay. So dummy portal, then we have a dummy portal spawn egg red gate. And then we have another dummy portal spawn egg, which is a purple gate. I know that, you know, these are normal gates. Blue gates are normal. Red gates are blue gates that turned red, which are, well, a harder version of the blue gates. And also, you have to beat the dungeon boss in the red gates to actually get out of there. You can't leave, because with these gates, you could just leave whenever you want. In this one, you have to beat the dungeon boss to leave. And this is a dummy portal, like, this egg, I don't know what that is. But yeah, but is there any more? No, there's not any more. I'm just gonna delete them so I know we've been over them. Then we have the job exchange quest key and instant dungeon key. We also have some gate spawn eggs, which well, they're gate spawn eggs. These are all the different types of gates that there are. So I'm not gonna go through them all. I'm not gonna, you know, click on them all. I'm just gonna take them and despawn them, because you know, you've already seen the gates. This right here opens these. So if I click on this with the key, I don't think it'll teleport me anywhere, but I might be wrong, so I'm going to do that later. Because I'm not sure if it's going to... And then, you know, we have the job, which is also for this. That's also for this. So I'm actually going to keep this in my inventory. And we're going to move on over here to the decorative blocks, which are, as you can see, we have some fences, dungeon walls. Which are, yeah, this is a small version apparently. They look really cool, especially like, could I, please? Oh, right, I placed them. It kind of is weird. You see what I mean? It's really weird, but yeah, they look really cool. Like, next to each other, we have some gravestones, you know. That also looks pretty cool. We have some cell doors. We have some cell doors, which you can go through if you crouch. This one's closed, so you can't go through that one. Then we have some, can I find like the where's this thing's hitbox? There we go, there it was. Wooden passage open. And then we have dungeon wall passage. So yeah, these are really cool. These are decorative floor blocks, which are pretty cool. And here we have, oh, I'm in the water. We have some swords on like a stand. We have some bones. I'm assuming these are goblin bones or something like that. And then we have a barrel. So really cool, actually, blocks, decorative blocks that they added for this specific mod. As you can see, also all of these mobs have animations, their own, you know, animations to do whatever. We have this, which is probably the most exciting chest for me, at least. This is the weapons chest. So I'm actually gonna just show you guys what this thing can do. It can, if I can hit him, there you go. It can two-hit that lichen guy. And also, oh, what is this? Okay, we need some mobs here. I need some spawn eggs. Let's get a stone golem. There you go, yeah. Okay, so he dies fast. Ooh, and actually, oh, this is a great way to show off the next part of the mod. This mod, just so you guys know, is huge. Like, this mod is huge. So here we have ingredient. Oh no, these are just, yeah, mana crystals. Mana. It's mana or mana. I say mana, and as you can see, there's nowhere to get them. You can't get them from anywhere besides mobs from the dungeon. And when you right click with them, you get gold, which I will show off what that can do in a second. First, we gotta go over some of the weapons. So as you can see, we have different types of weapons. We have E-rank we have an E-rank dagger. We have a C-rank dagger. There's a bow. There's a mana gun. There's a storm grimoire. Level of difficulty 5. Is there like a... No, there's no like a rank thing. This thing also doesn't have a... Oh, rarity S, and then rarity S. Ice Spear, a Demon King's Longsword, S-rank sword, A-rank sword, B-rank sword, C, D, and E-rank sword. We have Katana of the Dwarf King, S-rank Katana. So as you can see, a whole lot of cool weapons, and they have really cool designs, all of them. Some of them are worse, some of them are better, of course, which makes sense, you know, because it goes from E to S rank in solo leveling. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to this chest, which has, you know, some other items. Like, for example, the class selector means I can, you know, just pick whatever class I want to be. So let's say I want to be an assassin. Now I am officially an assassin. Apparently, I think. I might be. Oh yeah, and this. Toggle triple jump. You can also set your abilities, which I have, well, none set, because I don't have any abilities. But yeah, within the settings menu, you can change your speed adjustments. So this is basically how fast you are. 0%. I wonder what 0% would be. We might test that out. But yeah, anyway, wrong chest. We have the magic reader. So I need a gate. Yeah, but, okay. Wait, I'm a little confused here. Dungeon exit portal. Wait, how about gate? Boom. Mana reading 390. Okay, so that's not a lot. See that should be a harder dungeon to beat. Now let's see the difference between all three of these. So dummy dun. Oh, I can't. I can't do these. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Well, anyway, now you know how that works. And we also have special boxes. We have the random special box, which got me 2 Demon King daggers, as you can see. Really cool. Really cool. And as you can see, there's also an enchant to them. So that's also really cool. Then we have the selection special box. Selection. Oh, okay. So we get to choose. We get another Demon King. We get Demon King's dagger. We get the Demon King's longsword or Kamisha Wrath. Let's just take the Demon King's longsword. Just as you can see, by holding right click, you get some kind of buff with all of these. So that's really cool. And yeah, let me just put these away in the trash. And here we have starter packs, which might seem pretty interesting. You have a lot of different starter packs for, well, all the different classes. You have assassin, mage, fighter, tank, healer, and ranger. So let's try assassin. The assassin starter pack gives you chainmail boots, 16 bread, and a C rank dagger, which actually looks really cool. Okay, now let's check out what the mage starter pack gives you. Another 16 bread. I'm actually gonna throw this bread out just so we know how much. It gives you a helmet and a E rank dagger. You have the fighter pack, which gives you a B rank katana and 16 bread and golden leggings. Now I have the then we have, let me wait. I have the tanker, which gives you chainmail chestplate, 16 bread, and yeah, that's it. Then we have the healer, which gives you 2 golden apples and 16 bread. And then we have a ranger, which gives you a bow, oh my god, a chest plate and bread, 16 as always, you know. So yeah, pretty cool. You could get a whole armor set if you get all of these. You get, I believe there's a chance of getting a starter pack whenever you go to select your class. Okay, let's see. We have all this, which I actually don't know what this is. Ranger mastery item, skill backstep. Okay. Purification. Okay, so these are just to unlock willpower, ground slam, light ball, shadow step. Okay, so really cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let me just throw all these away. Now for the most exciting part, the Shadow Monarch. Right click to become the Shadow Monarch. Doesn't really do anything at first. I need to press R. Actually, let me go change that keybind because that's the keybind to reload my shader. So I'm gonna go change that keybind and you guys stay right here. Okay, we are back. Now, as you can see, the transition is much smoother between the two menus, which I also didn't explain earlier. What am I doing? This is a mod review. I should be explaining the mod to you guys. But yeah, there you can essentially just change the menu. You can press B. Oh my god, that's another activated aura. Yeah, see, so I have my aura activated right now. There's V, which is, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what V does. Yeah, I don't know what that does. And then there's X, which is just like a punch ability. Then, and of course, you activate this menu by pressing R, like I said earlier. And then here in the normal menu, I can press C. X. Did I press X? Did I press X or C? Oh, I press X. And then C, I don't know what C does. But I do believe you can claim shadows. So if I go... Yeah, shadow egress. give me shadow egress. There we go, egress, 1 out of 1. Boom, and then I spawn egress here to the battlefield. Best friends forever. Of course it's that achievement. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And what does C do? Okay, so so I can just spawn them and then C to get rid of them. Okay, great. Now we figured that out. Now what would happen if I gave myself like levels? Like plus, I'm level 10. Go, 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 go. Spam levels, spam levels, spam levels, spam. What level am I? Oh, 100. Okay, 121. See, now that's a lot of levels. And I'm also really fast now. And also, I'm pretty sure I can just... Okay, I can 3-tap you. I can okay, 2-tap. So yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. Unfortunately, Shadow Monarch doesn't really have any abilities. And perfect! Yes, this is actually perfect, really perfect. I'm gonna take some weapons with me. Like, I'm going to take... What should I take? Let's take the Demon King's... Actually, no. Let me take this. What is this? Type dagger. Nice. So I'm gonna actually take 2. 1 in my offhand and 1 in my main hand. Oh, that's sick. Because I am not about to complete the daily quests, which also means I could just pull out a bed. Boom. Sleep through the day. And then... I feel like something should have happened here. How much time do I... Why did it not happen, huh? See, this thing's actually possible to kill with its own weapon. Let me just get rid of this thing really quickly. Okay, so I just slayed the overgrown, not loading dragon. But I also defeated, there was like a natural spawning Biru. If you don't know who Biru is, he's the Ant King, who basically messed everybody up in what should be, when I'm releasing this video, the latest episode of solo leveling. So the one that came out most recently. As you can see, we got a lot of mana crystals. These are the crystals we got from the big dragon, and also Kami's tooth. Kami, is it really? I don't know. I don't think so. And we got mana crystals from, well, Biru and some ants. Okay, let me just use all these. As you can see, so I can just use as many as I want. Wow. But yeah, our Goblin King has spawned where? Okay, well, anyway, I was hoping that by not doing the daily quest, it would bring me to like the second world, but I guess I should leave probably some things for you guys to explore on your own. It would be quite boring if you were jumping into this mod knowing absolutely everything. So I'm gonna leave what happens when you don't complete your daily quest for you guys to figure out. If you go, you could go watch the anime or you could play this mod. I genuinely recommend doing both because both are really great options. But anyways, that would be it for this video, since I'm not showing you any of the dungeons or any of the instance dungeons. So yeah, I guess thanks for watching and goodbye.